of it was the Magic Bingo. And this is only happened for a time, only happened maybe when I was there, maybe 2 to 3 years. I'm a former member of the castle, so I think I could speak about this. Please, Magic Castle, don't kill me for being honest. This was just a little fun little story, a little side segment, because I wanted to be true to the experiences of the castle. But I will be polite about it. So one thing in the Magic Castle Junior program was, this was an underground thing. Again, it only happened 2 or 3 times, but there was to give context, when you have the Magic Castle auditions would be held twice a year, in the spring and in the fall. And during those times, there would be like all the children lining up. It would be like, anywhere from 50 to 150 people applying, and there would be the parents being there, and it was a big, nervous-wracking experience where I remember myself doing it. Like, there would be kids who would be this nervous, like shaking like this vibrantly, just trying to keep their composure, because it's nerve-wracking to do an audition, put 6 months of hard work into a little 5-minute performance and be judged off that by 3 judges. It's quite scary. I remember it very, very fondly, especially since it took me twice to get in. And so us magicians, putting ourselves to such a high scale of, making it to the castle and then going to brunch and Future Stars, there's all this pressure to go all the way to the top. And with all this pressure, well, crazy stuff always happens. So, hence the Magic Castle Bingo. It's a way to de-pressure ourselves and just relax, let's say. So it was just, by some, I don't know who started the whole thing. It was by some astute observer that everyone noticed, and it's been like this for years. This is whether it's Magic Castle Bingo or not. It's been an observational thing where a lot of the kids either do the most modern routines. I just picked this off Illusionist or Theory 11. I thought it'd work. Well, there's a bunch of other kids who thought that. So there would be this little bingo sheet with the latest Illusionist, Theory 11 routines on the little bingos. It would have all of them matched up. And then it would be the classics like ACR, which stands for Ambitious Card Routine, cups and balls, sponge balls, and stuff of that nature, and be going along. So as the audience, as we were critiquing the performances, and occasionally magicians would be very impressed because, wow, they really pulled it off. They did a really good job, or whatever. And then, you'd slowly put it together. And the sheets would be passed around. I shall put myself in that pool. I did it 1 year, I believe. But it was because I was an impressionable teenager. I didn't really know what was going on. And I just wanted to be a part of something and be involved because, peer pressure. Don't blame me. And so I think Bob actually, I'm not sure, the juniors can confirm this, but I think Bob was playing it too. I'm pretty sure he was. And he had his professional notepad, and underneath, whenever he lifted it up, I'm almost 100% certain, he would lift it up and start playing bingo. The worst part of it all was one year that we were playing bingo, and some kid was in the middle of audition doing this routine. He started off, and then someone shouts, "Bingo! Bingo!" Imagine that, and then everyone's looking at him. Oh, sorry. Bob Jordan's giving this scolding look. He's like, "You doing here?" Doing that. And I mean, there were no real prizes. You just did it for, prideful ego, saying, I was the first to do bingo. But that was the story, just mostly because, again, it was a lot of pressure. The Magic Castle Junior program is one of the most prestigious programs in the world, and there's a lot of pressure to be really, really good. Or maybe you're naturally talented. But in the case that you just wanted to let loose or just, relax, this was a little casual game. Assuming you didn't shout out bingo and ruin it all, it was just a little fun way to let the time pass by, because the Magic Castle auditions were honestly long, and I'm surprised Bob, Dorian, Diana, and I believe it was Jamie, the 3 judges, I'm surprised they were able to hold out for that long, because it was 5 to 10, sometimes it was 5 to 10 hours of auditions back to back, and sometimes they had to take breaks, but just 5 to 10 hours of just watching performers, and you having to judge and critique and actually write it out, so they mail out the letters. It was very harsh. And